Hello team, it's Rich, it's Neil. It is the Gunn & More 2024 range and it's the bat range. We're looking forward to testing it, aren't we?
Looking forward to it. It's going to be good, guys. We're going to get in the nets. Gunn & More have kindly lent us these bats to actually test track, so we're going to go and have a hit and decide what we think.
Yeah, I'm off. Because I think this bat sounds a little bit like a Portuguese footballer. Oh!
That's better.
Got hold of that one. That was better. Oh! Right, ball number one. Winter season has gone through extra cover. Oh! Stayed low. Oh! Just come straight to me. Hello, welcome back team. Let's have a little look at the range. We've got the new ones, the Mana and the Aion. We've got the Diamond, we've got the RADON, we've got the Brava, the Hyper and the Kyros. They were here last year. New colourways there in the RADON and the Diamond. But we better start up there, far end, don't we?
Let's start with the Mana then.
Come on then.
So, I say new for 2024. Been around before. Was in the Gunn & More range probably about 10 years or so ago. Into 2024 though, graphically, really striking blues with, I'd say that's a scarlet red colour.
I like this.
Is probably what I would say that is. In terms of bat shape itself, pretty high spine in the middle there. Cut away though, so that allows for, I would say, probably really good pickup. I think that's going to pick up really nicely. Probably a slightly higher middle than on some bats from what I can see there.
Looks
happy with that.
Yeah.
Blade length on the Mana
interesting, this one, isn't it?
Slightly shorter blade length. So a 540 blade length compared to a normal 555. You can see that in the shot there. Bats are the same size, but as you can see, slightly shorter bat means you probably get more wood. Yeah. Like you still get really good for bat speed.
I think so, and also for lighter bats too, you get more wood in, so you get more of a response out of it. So as a batter, it's a really good way to get a lighter bat.
Comes with a fused grip for this year.
Oh, it's a new one, isn't it?
It is a new one.
Yes.
I think I'm going to quite like it. It's not going to offend anyone. There's nothing to go wrong with this grip at all.
Okay.
Safe option.
You sure?
Well, I don't know. Have a go. See what you think.
Wow, it's got to be grippy, isn't it? A grippy grip. But we can't have a grippy grip because we've got that one there, haven't we? Yeah, that's nice balance to it. Be interesting. I think we need to head to the nets.
Let's go and have a go.
Test it out. Off we go. Okay, we're off.
Highness, I've got the Mana.
Ah, Lord of.
Lord of. I'm going to see how we go with this one.
Come on then. Oh, we love it. Here we go. Right, ball number one. Winter season has gone through extra cover.
Not bad for the first shot of the year.
Standard.
Ooh, bit into out.
Bit squirty, that one.
Yeah.
Oh, nice and full, nice and straight, well bowled.
Picks up nicely.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's swung in a little bit.
It's got the 540 blade, so slightly longer handle.
That.
So it just takes a little bit of getting used to in terms of the balance, but I think it's going to work.
Guessing there feels a little bit more wood at the bottom of the bat and the bottom of the swing.
Yeah, I think for those players who've got really good hand speed, this is going to work really nicely.
Oh, well played through mid-on.
Oh, that's runs.
Turn the face. So you're striking it nicely without really looking like you're trying, and you seem to have hit most quite well.
Yeah, I think it's got really good pickup. Picks up really nicely. I think if you hit it slightly off centre, you've probably got less wood behind it when you don't quite time it as well.
Okay.
But for those looking for a lighter pickup, I think this is going to be, this could work pretty nicely.
Let's go one more there and we'll just drag it back again.
Come on then. I think you're bowling quite well this year.
Blames the bowler. Hang on a minute. Can't believe it. I think you're right. I think it doesn't seem like if you hit it off centre, you've really struck it hard.
Yeah, you've got to be in good touch and you've got to hit it clean.
Yeah, okay, that's shorter ball.
Oh, nice. It does give you a little bit more time.
Yeah.
On the back foot. I'll try and get one a little bit wider, see if I can get my hands through it.
Drag back a bit, sorry about that. Oh, squirty through gully.
That wasn't my greatest shots, to be fair, was it?
Well, I haven't got a gully, so you're all right.
I can't blame the bat for that either. I think that's actually human error.
There we go.
That's better. Yeah, it's nice. When you get it there and you hit it, it's a lot behind the ball, which is great. You get the power without having to try too hard. I think that's where the shorter blade length works really well.
Horizontal bat shots compared to vertical, both all right?
Yeah, pretty good.
Who's this one going to suit?
I think younger players. I think players looking for a slightly lighter feeling bat, whilst also players that want to try and punch a ball pretty hard. I think if you're going after it, want to play a bit of T20 cricket, having the wood lower down means you get more of it in the centre. Yeah.
That sounds like it's going to suit a lot of players, lots of different styles and ages. And
yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a good all-round bat, to be fair. For me, it's a quite a good comparison to the Kyros from last year.
Yeah.
You can have a go.
Got the Mana, Lord of. It'll be interesting to see how this one goes. Bit of blue and red, isn't it? Here we go. Oh, would you stop bowling super straight and really full? Oh, that felt nice though. Oh, play straight, Rich. Play straight. Well, I've hit the inside edge. That's a good start. Oh, our squirty outside edge. Maybe we should say I don't like this one already. Oh, inside again.
Highness, you are making me look very good here.
It's an absolute pleasure. I will continue to do this. Nicely
You want
done.
to test out the middle at any point?
Look,
Feel free.
I've been testing all of it. Oh, I found the middle. I found it. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. So this is the 540 blade. That is a bit of a different feel to it.
How do you find it?
Like you said, I like the balance of it. I like the way it picks up and it comes straight down again. I do like that. I think it's, from that perspective, really nice. Really, really nice. I do think at some stage in my career, I am going to end up with a bat that's one of the 540 blades.
Why is that then?
Because you get more wood condensed down that little end of the bat, which is what you want. You want good performance coming out of the bat. I think this is a really nice shape. I like this.
Don't you think that helps over lighter pickup?
Yes. Yeah, I think it transfers, doesn't it? I think you could have this at a 2.8, but still have what we would consider in the traditional blade, maybe a 2.10 appearance or an amount of wood in the bat. And then, of course, you just get it in the zone you want it. Yeah, it's nice. Should we go back foot? Cool. He was on it already, I don't know why I asked.
I was already going there.
Here we go. Oh, they're getting behind it. That's nice. Oh, very comfortable. You can get back comfortably with this, like this. Oh, stayed low.
It's that wicket. That's better.
Got hold of that one. That was better. And there you can get up and down and punch. You could pull, so you're going to be able to sweep and deflect and do your fun stuff as well. I think it's a really good all-round bat. It's going to suit a lot of people. It depends if you can get over the mindset of shorter blade, longer blade. I think if you can, you're going to be quite surprised by that and quite pleased. I think that one suits a lot of people. It's really nice. Well, we've got a new one. It's the AOIN. We like this. Nice colourway, this one. We've got a few bits of technical info. I like the grip as well. That's funky. I do like that. I did forget to mention that on the Mana. I do like that. It's a bit something different, isn't it? Bit of something different. Oh, I think this is dangerous because I might like this one. And I think you know why. It's that flat face, which reminds me of my friend.
Very similar to the Brava, probably.
It is, isn't it?
From last year.
Yeah.
I thought you were going for the fluo colourways. and maybe that little bit of teal that's in there. From an actual shape point of view, you're right though, closer to the Brava. I'd say a flatter face bat, a bit more concave, a bit more rounded. So slightly off centre. You've still got plenty of wood, haven't you, in this?
Yeah, you have.
I think you're going to get maximum value for your shots in this one. You mentioned about the grip. The colourways do sync really nicely between the grip and the stickers. I think that's a very fresh looking bat for 2024.
It is, isn't it? It's different. So obviously this must have gone well, and that's a really good accompaniment to this little range, of that flatter faced range. Cricketers are going to like that.
So you're saying if you had the Brava last year and you wanted to keep the Brava, that's fine.
Yeah.
Or you could probably come to the AOIN, which is going to be similar.
You've now got two options, which is great.
Yeah. Well,
we better find out if this one's for me, isn't it?
Well, I think based on what you've said, I think this could be a favourite of yours.
Could be, couldn't it?
Let's go and have a go.
Let's go test it. Okay, right now, well, we've got something new in our hands there. What we got?
I've got the AOIN.
Oh, go on, what's that one then?
I'm not sure yet. It sounds like an energy company, so I'm hoping we've got a lot of energy into this. We'll see how we go.
Like it? Let's go.
He says blocking the first one.
Well bowled, mate. Tell you what, this is a good game, this.
Oh, that's horrible.
Second ball normally goes through the covers, but didn't this week.
Well, I tried too hard.
You did try very hard. Oh,
that's
circumspect.
Better. That's better.
Bit more in the middle. Oh, that
nice.
might be runs there.
Yeah, that's runs, Highness.
Oh, watch out the cameraman.
So AOIN, back to a traditional blade length here, 555. Picks up nicely, lots of wood, I would say. I've just got to try.
Is that feeling a bit heavier for you? Because you're not normally a fan of that.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm trying to work out whether it's that or whether I'm just playing poorly.
Oh, okay. Have you noticed a difference between the traditional blade length and the shorter one?
Yeah, I would say that the slightly shorter blade length, the 540, is a bit more whippy.
Yeah.
And you can get, if you've got good hands, you can, and you're in a bit of trouble, you can probably rely on that. Whereas with the 555, once you're committed to a shot, I'd say you're probably pretty committed.
Okay. Oh, I hope you got that one on camera. That was a good nut.
It's not a great bat review experience, is it, bowling those? Yeah. How am I supposed to tell how good this bat is if I can't hit him?
Oh dear. Well, it's good we've got one of those in
That's
early.
the first one I've been beaten on, I think.
It is. I got cleaned up. I know. I got Elvis
Highness, that's four, by the way.
year, wasn't I?
That one's four.
That was four. Yeah, that was a great shot. Oh, we found
Last
the middle.
one,
We're back in the
Last
game.
one.
Oh. Okay, that's 2 from 2.
And you get total value, I think. Even if you don't hit them off the middle, those last couple have managed to get away nicely. But if you don't, you've got quite a bit of wood behind the ball. So if you mistime it slightly, you're still getting runs with this. This is going to suit a lot of people as well. It's a good all-round bat, I think. Just try it on a shorter length, see what it's like on the back foot.
Short. Here we go. The short ball.
Hello.
I feel that should be a book.
I might be calling for a helmet in a minute, Highness. You keep that up.
Stop it. You've got loads of time down there. Form is temporary. Class is permanent. Lovely shot. Oh, that is a gorgeous shot. We love the little late cut.
Yeah, you still got the time for that.
Yeah.
Still got time for that.
We've got time.
And then if you want to get a bit more power into it, you can. I think, so you've got the deftness of touch if you want. You've still got the power when you need it.
Okay.
I think that's enough from me. You're going to have a go.
Yeah, okay. So overall, we're suiting a lot of people?
Yeah, I mean, we can't always suit absolutely everybody.
No.
So...
horizontal versus vertical?
Easier vertical. it's a bit more like a pendulum. When you've got that weight behind it, it's just really easy. And if you don't quite time it dead center, you've still got loads of wood.
Yeah.
I think horizontal shots, you've got to get that bat up nice and early and hit clean through it. But
so the weight of the bat's going to be important. A lighter weight bat's going to be easier for somebody to get through it. It's a bit heavier.
Yeah, I think so. What you're really saying, I agree with you. I think selecting your weight choice is probably more key in this this type of bat shape. But a lot of people know certainly in a short handle, what weight they're comfortable with. So I think there's going to be plenty of choice for people. I really like the graphics. I really like the colorways. I think it's really striking. I think that's going to do well. What we got behind us?
We got the AOIN. We got the funky colors, the fluoro numbers. Yeah, very nice. Longer blade, definitely feels longer. Weight's a little bit higher up just from appearance and a little bit from feel. Nice balance. Slightly thinner handle. We've got the grip that won't annoy anybody. It's the new grip.
The Fuse grip.
Fuse, yes. Yep. Won't confuse me.
Handles are made by Kev the Bat Maker.
Oh, that's good knowledge.
Yeah. You like this one already, I can tell.
I feel we're going to be friends.
You can always tell when he goes a bit quieter.
Yeah,
and he just bats.
Zoning in. More protection required. Oh, Oscar, you are in lots of trouble there.
There's some flinching from some cameramen over here.
Yes. Ooh. Catching short extra cover, Rich, out.
Dave Cannon, National Sales Manager, Gunn and Moore, stood at extra cover.
Oh, he's swallowing it, Dave. I opened the face deliberately there.
Okay. What are your first thoughts, initial thoughts?
Yeah, initial thoughts, longer blade. It suits the way that my bat path sort of flows through compared to the Mana. That took me a little bit longer to get used to.
You say longer blade. It's probably important that we just stress that's actually the normal length blade, what everybody would know, isn't it? It's not any longer than before. It's just a traditional blade length.
Yeah. So I like the shape of this. I like the concaveness, which means it gives you that forgiveness of the hit, which I think you saw there. I think it's a very nice shape. I tell you what, I'd be very interested to see the comparison between that and the Hyper. I think they're going to be fairly similar.
Okay.
He says. But, I could be wrong.
You basing that on the colours of the stickers? Or?
No, I'm basing that on the shape and the feel.
All right. Well, let's see what it's like on the back foot, maybe.
Yeah, come on then. Oh, well bowled.
Oh, tucked him up a bit there.
You did a little bit, didn't you?
Now, you played a similar shot with the Mana earlier. What do you think? Any differences between the two?
Yeah, I personally find that this bat shape and profile suits. It was easier to get into my style of play. And I think that's the biggest difference between the two.
This is your shape, isn't it, really?
I feel it's much more similar to my shape, my weight profile, weight distribution. So therefore, I'm finding this easier to get into. Just took me a little bit longer with the old Mana, the Lord of. Oh! White ball? No, okay.
It's gone over the top of off stump.
Oh, stop it. Oh, I thought about doing lots of fun stuff. That's nice. I like that. It's a decent bat. Suiting in terms of suiting people. I think that's going to be a good driving bat for a lot of people because it's got the forgiveness. It's got that little bit of weight. The wickets that the batter plays on may need to bounce a little bit because the weight is a little higher up from view and from feel. But I do think that's going to be a good driving bat against spinners, against seamers. I think you can hit over the top. I think a heavier bat option is going to be quite a good one for batters. if they want to go that way for the bigger hitters. Lightweight batter, maybe.
There's probably other options in the Gunn range for a lighter feeling bat.
I think so. Where you get more wood, you're going to get a better performance from. But then it, depends on feel, isn't it? Go in and pick them up and see what you think. Right. Looks like we've got some new stickers here, Neil, on the Diamond and the Radon.
Yeah, so the Diamond and Radon were in the 2023 range. They're in the 24 range again. However, I'm going to start with the Radon first.
Yeah.
That's had literally a colour change. That's moved to red and black. Quite striking stickers, to be fair.
Yeah, nice,
and that covers that bat nicely.
It's a good entry-level bat, that one. We didn't test that last year, but it's a really good entry-level bat for lots of young cricketers. Really good one to look at.
However, I do want to talk about this one.
Oh yes.
So the Diamond range, the difference in graphics this year is it's an unbelievable change. They've actually managed to get Ben Stokes' tattoos into the sticker range. So from a personalisation point of view, you're not going to get any closer to Ben Stokes' bat than that. And I think that is quite a dramatic upgrade and change. So good, yeah, it looks really smart, really stylishly done as well. I know Ben had a bit of an involvement in that in terms of what he wanted in there. And I think Gunn & More to do that's probably the first manufacturer we've ever seen do anything like that, which is a total refresh. Yeah, I think that's going to be popular.
It is, isn't it? Then we move on to James Vince's favourite, scored a lot of runs, local cricket, got to mention him. The Hyper, he particularly liked that. Great shape to this one, very forgiving, great balance. And also the Kyros as well, which was your favourite last year. So and again, that was a really good balance, just a little bit, weight seemed to be a little bit further up. Good balance to that. Ben Duckett used that one in the Ashes, didn't he? And then it was my personal favourite, the Brava, used by Stuart Broad, I think.
At the end of the Ashes.
At the end of at the Ashes. So again, that was a really good one. I like that. Flat face is a really good shape. My bat shape is very similar to that. We did do quite a long review on these three bats last year. We'll show you some little clips and point you to the right direction to have a look at those.
And obviously the Diamond as well, that was in the 2023 bat review range. So if you're interested in those bats, go and check out the 2023 videos. However...
Yeah, so we're going to test, we've got a bit of a challenge, haven't we? We've got the two new ones versus our favourites.
From last year.
From last year. So you were Kyros, me Brava. I wonder which one's going to win.
Let's go and find out.
Yeah, let's do it. It's your personal favourite from 2023.
How do you pronounce it, Highness?
No, don't ask me. I'm terrible. He had a good Wimbledon though, but he's injured at the moment.
Yeah, he's been in that Netflix documentary as well since last time.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? It's the Kyros, but I want to call it the Nick Kyrgios. What can I say?
Okay, so this was my favourite from 2023. I do believe I may have been on record as saying definitely my favourite bat. This is the one I'd choose, but I would change the grip.
Yes, you did say that, didn't you?
The grip hasn't changed.
Oh.
So it's still the hex grip, but I'm going to go with this. I've got to say, it's feeling good already.
Marvellous. Oh, yeah. I've got a hex grip, by the way, on my bat.
Okay.
Just for... Ooh, floaty.
What's that?
Oh, it's a floaty one, just to get me in the mood for bowling. Oh, that is a nice little shot.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can see this being the choice.
I see why I chose. Oh, I see why I chose this last year. Picks up really nicely, very well balanced.
Smooth.
Smooth.
Very smooth.
It's like a good glass of red, this Highness, this one, I think.
And we all like a good glass of red.
Ooh, bit uppish. But again, I think that's important. Like, can you get your hands through it? Do you get full value for the bat from the bat when you're playing? I might need another one to find out.
Oh, it's another little out. Oh, it's gone down though, so it's not out. I can't claim
that could be the end of 2024 for the Kyros. You'll find out later. Right. Honest, what you got? You look very happy.
Well, you know why. It's a little favourite. It's an old favourite that's come to say hello again. It's the Brava. Oh, she's nice, isn't she?
Your 2023 favourite, I think, wasn't it?
It is my 2023 favourite, yes. Oh, she's lovely.
Well, give yourself a quick reminder and see how she compares.
Oh my word. Straight away. Oh, Neil's dragged it back a little bit, but it doesn't matter because I can still punch it down the ground with my favourite Brava. Oh, just come straight to me. That is so
He
nice.
likes the Brava.
It is such a nice bat. I'm sorry, but already I think everybody, I've made that. That is so nice. Look at it. All the wood's there. It's in my zone. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Just hit that a bit leg side.
I've only bowled 4 balls. I can't see me getting you out all day.
You're all right. Hit the netting. We're fine. Lovely. Yeah, that's really nice. Very forgiving. Forgiving all the way up and down the blade for the driver. Oh, yeah, it's a great bat. I mean, I think the other thing you can do is you can have a 2/8 and still have lots of wood in the right place. I think if you go less than that, because of the traditional blade length of the 555, you're just looking at, could you find another better balanced lightweight option? Heavy bat option, brilliant for a driver, and of even, you know, all levels of club cricket, they're going to do well with this because it's an up and down straight bat. This would take a bit of getting used to, but it will do because lots of wood in the bat, longer, you know, traditional blade length, and it's a slight change. For me, it's quite a natural, normal thing because that's my blade length that I use anyway. Yeah, it's nice to be reacquainted with. Okay, we've had a lot of fun testing these. We've really enjoyed it. We've got a few favourites. Now, I'm normally straight to my point and I know where I'm going. You, on the other hand, you take a little bit longer.
Yeah, so before we get to that point,
yes,
let's just talk about what we've tried and what we've tested.
Go on then.
So new for this year, the AOIN.
Yes.
You particularly like this one, I think?
Longer bat face, sorry, longer traditional blade length. I like the shape, I like the feel. I think, yeah, good bat, like that one.
Yeah, I really like the colourways. I think that's the graphics in this are going to be really affectionate. I think the kids, young players are going to really enjoy that and probably head towards that colourway from a preference point of view.
Yeah.
New grips for this year, fused grip.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't think you can go wrong with it. I don't think it's going to upset anybody. It's going to be absolutely fine. And we've always said you can change grips if needed.
We have,
but that's pretty solid.
There's less to it as a grip, not more to it. More to it would be the hex.
Yeah.
More bitty, more grippy.
I think that's going to suit players playing on the front foot.
Yes.
Definitely get on the front foot, you're going to get full value for your drives. Slightly lower middle.
Yeah.
But
it's nice.
Very good.
What were your thoughts on the Mana? Because it was the shorter blade length.
Yeah, I think the Mana, from a pickup point of view, is really good. I quite like that pickup. It's just a little bit lighter. You're not compromising on willow though, because you're getting more willow probably further down the bat. I quite like the pickup in that, and I think that's quite a good shape. Still got a high spine, cut away. The bit you lose is probably if you hit the ball off centre.
Yeah.
You're not getting as much wood behind the ball. That's probably the compromise. But the pickup for me and the feel, the whippiness, if you need to use your hands, you can.
Yeah, I mean, I quite liked it. I like the lightweight nature of it. I like the pickup. It took me a while to get used to the shorter blade, and when I went back, or when I then went to the AOIN, I found that a lot easier to work with. But then that's part of what I'm used to. The more times you bat with a shorter length bat, you're gonna be fine. Did notice the difference in forgiveness.
I think ultimately the more you bat with your bat, you're going to get more and more comfortable with it. Yeah. So whichever one you go for, there's options for both people.
Cheers.
I think probably a bit more wood in the AOIN off centre.
Yeah.
Slightly less wood off centre in the Mana, but for me you benefit with a better pickup. Quite
different, aren't they?
Yes.
For the new bats.
Yes, which is good to see. Often we see manufacturers that come out with a range and there's not much difference in the profiles and there's not much to choose from. You've got a choice here. Between the AOIN and the Mana, distinctive choices.
Yeah. RADON, we will just slide through and let that one go. It is in the range, it's a great bat, and it is based much more for the entry-level cricketer. We then, of course, head to Diamond, Hyper, Kyros and Brava. We, of course, had favourites from last year. You were Kyros. I was Brava. I, of course, fell back in love with Brava again. The Costa Brava, it didn't take long, little trip. Very nice indeed. I like that bat. I like the shape. It is a shape I use, so it's one I should probably like quite naturally. Grip, slightly different again, but I like that. For me, it's a really nice shape. It's a real good up and down shape, lots of forgiveness. It suits my game really well.
So is that you making a decision there, Hans? Or?
Oh, I think you already know. I think everybody knows what I'm going to say. But anyway, Kyros, tell us all about it.
Kyros, different to the Brava, it's the shorter blade length. Very similar to the Mana, I'd say. If you're going to choose two bats, that is probably closest to the Mana out of, from a profile point of view and a pickup point of view.
And of course, blade length point of view.
Yeah, so I'd say that sits closer to the Mana. The Hyper's probably in between everything. I think this picks up really well, but it's quite well rounded. So off centre, you're still getting plenty of value.
A good comparison would be with the new one.
You mentioned that actually. It'd be interesting when you put them up against each other. You can just about see they are quite similar profiles.
And there's a small difference here at the top of the bat, or sort of at the top at higher end. But yes, I do think that's it's a good shape. It's a really good similar shape. Good comparison, that one.
So I think what we have deduced is that the Gunn range 2024, you've got plenty of options.
Yeah.
You've got some very good options. You've got
don't forget this one.
Shorter blade length options. You've got your Kyros and your Mana.
Yeah.
Your Diamond, again. I mean.
Oh, that was last year was a beauty.
And
absolutely beautiful.
Shorter blade as well, isn't it? Shorter blade with that one as well. So they're the three. From a short blade point, the Ben Stokes graphics are quite a nice touch. I've not
Ben's
seen anyone
shape
do that.
to that as well, that he likes.
Yeah,
that's a really nice touch.
And then from the longer blade, the longer the regulation blade lengths, Brava down the end there, AOIN, and your Hyper. So lots of choice, lots of options. We've gone through lots of detail there in terms of all the specific bats for the 2024 range and those that we did reviewed last year.
Yeah. So we've come up with a little thought, haven't we?
Well,
we have. I know we have. Come on, let's go.
Go on then. So
our little thought is, we're going to choose from the two new ones which one we think.
Okay.
Which one we like most.
Okay.
So which one did you like most?
I think newest in the range and the one I'd probably prefer the most for 2024 would be the Mana.
Yeah.
That would be my choice out of those two.
And then, what would be your choice if you had to choose one?
Well, I can only choose between the Mana and the Kyros, because last year I chose the Kyros.
Oh, you did? Yeah, that's true.
And if out of this year, out of the new bats, I'd choose the Mana.
Drum roll, please.
Well,
Cue.
I've got to stick with. I can only stick with probably what I said last year. I would pick. What I'm going to do, I'm going to merge both.
Oh no.
So I'm going to pick the Kyros. I would use the Kyros because I love the Kyros, but I'm actually going to take the fused grip off of the Mana and put it on the Kyros, and then I've merged my 2023-2024 choice. I'm going Kyros, but with the fused grip from the Mana.
Oh, that is marvellous. I do like that. So for me, you guessed it, longer blade length. I got on with that better, so I'm going AOIN for my 2024, the new bats.
But how does that compare to the Brava? You did like the Brava, didn't you, last year?
Light and day. For me, it is light and day. Yeah, it's just gorgeous. It's got everything I need, lots of wood, all up and down the back face. I mean, I really love it. I think it's a great bat. Absolutely love it to bits. Maybe it's just because it's this one and it's the tester bat, and I've fallen in love with it again this year. But it can't be a coincidence, 2 years in a row, can it? So that's my favourite.
Well, what I would say, talking of favourites, I think big shout out to Kev the Batmaker.
Oh yes.
Up in Nottingham, who's actually produced all these wonderful bats. A massive thanks to Dave Cannon, the National Sales Manager from Gunn & Moore.
We nearly hit him earlier.
We did nearly hit him.
Sorry.
So sorry about that, Dave. He's over here somewhere. Generally, it's a great opportunity for us to be able to trial all these bats, to actually give you some honest reviews. Interestingly, we both still like the bats that we had last year. No surprise, they're still in the range. They're really good bats. But what we have got is a really great bat range across 6 different bats that people can choose from. Yeah. Hopefully, we've given you loads of information. Yeah, I mean, good luck choosing.
It is, isn't it? It's a bit of a tough one. If you like the video, give us the old thumbs up. Please make a comment below and do subscribe to us because we are putting more videos out there. Thanks for watching. go and get your Gunn and more bat.